So I guess I'm absolutely thrilled to announce that I think I might have entered a new era, finally, of my life. I know I've talked about like entering into new eras before, but I wasn't really there. But I really do think that I'm in a new era, and I think that that is attributable to one change that I made, and that change is that I am now writing fiction first thing every morning as like my first activity of the day. That's it. That's what I'm doing now. And it's been so actually transformatively good. I can't say it any other way. Like it actually has like shifted my outlook on just about everything that I do. It shifted my outlook on the way I think. It's made me feel more excited, more creative, more fulfilled, more like I'm finally doing what I want to do in life, even if I'm not getting paid for it. And it started because, I was like, okay, like I've been doing this like following my dreams thing for about 6 months, like as my only activity. And I just got to the point where I was like, well, if I'm going to follow my dreams, I might as well actually just do the main dream I wanted to do, which was write a novel. Because like I'd kind of let the novel like get pushed to the back burner for several months, like I'd focus on things that were more likely to pay me money or something. So I'd be like, okay, well, like I can't work on my novel because like I got to work on like a video or like some cultural commentary critical essay or a video essay or something like that. Because like maybe that will help me build a platform and build a following and like get money for it. But then that wasn't exciting and it wasn't making me happy. And I was just focusing all the time on like getting security, getting stability to my life. And you know what? Like it made me absolutely miserable. And it's like, I still know that I need that, but like, wow, I mean, just doing the thing that I want to do most, it really helps. It really helps. And so I started this project thinking that, okay, like what I have to do is just like write anything in a day, and it counts as writing. If I write one sentence, if I write down one note of character motivation, observation, if I write a little plot summary for something I want to write in the future, all of it counts. All of it counts. And I get to count that as having like done my writing for the day. And then it was like, as I did more of that, I started being like, I think I can write 1,000 words in a day, every day. And so I did that for a while. And then I was like, I think I could actually up it to 1,500. And it has almost become like almost effortless for me to get up in the morning and write 1,500 words of fiction. And I'm like, what? Who is this? Like, this is not the frustrated artist of the past. This is the new me. And it's like, genuinely, yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like I'm very pleased with it. And I think like it has been good for like a few reasons. So I think first of all, it is like me actually trying to follow my dream, even though I do still have anxieties about like, oh my God, can I like get an agent for this? Ooh, like, would the agent be able to sell this book to a publishing house? Would anyone even want to buy this book? Is this a marketable concept? Do I have like adequate comp titles that prove the marketability of this book idea? I don't actually know. But like what I do have is the feeling that this is the story I want to tell. I think it's interesting. I think the characters are interesting. I think the way they interact is interesting. I have cut out some stuff that I think was just me kind of being insecure about the story I was telling, and I'm kind of back to just telling the story I want to tell. I think the other thing about it too is that I don't post it to the internet in any way, shape, or form. And I never will. Like, I have an absolute pact with myself that I will like never share my like in development fiction online. It's a boundary I've set. And I think it's like a really, really good boundary to have because like in a time when everything is online, when like I am trying to make money online, where most of my like engagement with like what's going on in the world happens online, where a lot of like my social contact kind of comes in various ways through being online. Like it's good to have something that's just like completely not. And I'm not saying it's not online because, like people don't like to read fiction online. Like, it's not because like, I might get harsh comments. No, it's just because I don't want it there. I just need that boundary. I need a non-internet thing in my life, and this is my non-internet thing. But it's really got me thinking about how much I was just like pandering to like what I thought the expectations of the platforms were. And it really, really, really got me thinking about how much like the internet of right now, just it so favors like criticism, like cultural criticism, video essays, like analysis of trends, stuff like that. Like if you are a person trying to, I don't know, do something vaguely intellectual online, that's what you do. That's where you land. And I felt so much pressure to do that kind of posting. And like, the more I did it though, the more I was like, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Like I've made video essays, but I don't enjoy making them. I don't find them fun. I don't find them interesting. Like, I don't really watch them anymore because like, I feel like it's not my thing. Like, because like what I've come down to is that I'm not a critic, like in any capacity. And you know, it's like, I was reading this like Substack kind of criticism essay, where like there is a distinction made between being a fan and being a critic, and kind of you could almost say that everyone in the world maybe falls into one of two camps. Like either you are a person who just like loves what you love and you love it, that's like a fan, or you're a critic and you kind of love what you love and you show your love for it through ripping it apart and critiquing it. And that's never ever been me. Like I know how to rip it apart and critique it, but it doesn't mean that I like doing it. I don't find that enjoyable or fun. It doesn't make me feel like smart or validated, even though I think maybe that's what it does for critic types. Like it just kind of makes me feel sad. And it makes me doubt myself. It makes me wonder if, oh, is my analysis wrong? Or like, have I explained something poorly? Or am I assessing this thing in bad faith? Or am I making too many generalizations? And it comes out that like, I just hate criticism. Like I'm a critic of critics. Like I don't like it. I don't want it. It brings bad energy into my life. No, I mean, it kind of does though. Like, I really don't like it. Like, I do just like to love what I love, you know, like, and I've always been this way. It's like, I love the books I love. And like with music, it's like, I don't want to listen to music to listen to like the technical expertise of the musician. Like, I want to listen to music to feel something. And I mean, almost like the same with reading. Like I do ultimately want to read to like feel something. And yeah, like my taste tends towards the literary and like I like stuff that gets into like philosophical concepts, but like still ultimately like I want to feel something when I'm reading. I want to feel something when I'm listening to music, when I'm watching something. Like I want feelings to come first. And I think that's why I'm like not a critic. And that's why I think also I'm loving fiction writing so much, because like it's such like ultimately like, I mean, yeah, there's a technical element to it. And I guess I'm always thinking about like sentence structure and varying my sentence lengths and blah, blah, blah. But like, I'm also thinking about the feelings that are coming out. And I'm thinking about how am I portraying this person's interior self, and how am I like creating this interaction between these two people I've made up in my head, and like what does that look like? And it's like it's really fun. And like I just wanted to like talk about it for a few minutes though, because it just seems so much like a revolution in myself. I'm happy about it. And I don't want to do anything else. Like, I want to keep up with this. And I mean, yeah, like I'm still worried about the money issue. Like, yeah, I feel like I do have to like make something work pretty quick in some capacity. And yeah, I don't know if it's, gonna be like I post to the internet for my job and that gives me money and then I can focus the rest of the time on my creative writing. I don't know. But, for now, I'm just going to be like, whatever, like for the time being, I'm just going to try to follow what I enjoy. And I'm really starting to believe that if I just follow what I enjoy, that it's going to bring me to the right places, because I think it actually has so far already. Like, I think that by following what I enjoy, namely like fiction writing in the mornings, like making that such a major part of my day, like I have found just like a better way of being in the world, and I want to keep it going. So follow me along. Let's see if I can.